Good.
Ta-da!
Amazing.
Beautiful.
You made that look so seamless.
Sure. Thank you. This is
One of 200.
awesome. Yeah. One down. 199 to go.
We were walking down the street and saw a lot of people with the blue masks that really don't last a long time, and they didn't really have anything durable that they could reuse over and over again. And so we thought this is a place where we can jump in and help. When we started planning the event, we came across someone whose livelihood has been impacted by COVID and has turned to making masks as a way to get by, as a way to pay the bills. And so she's somebody that really needed help, and we really needed masks. Finally, we're sourcing a lot of the materials that we need to make the masks from a textile nonprofit in Brooklyn called FABSCRAP. They give a second life to fashion industry waste, and so we're going to head over there and check out what they do.
And in exchange for volunteering, they're going to give us the materials that we need to make the masks.
We're a funny, quirky, mixed bag of human beings, and today, this is what we're doing. So, to begin our journey, we're heading over to FABSCRAP.
Welcome to FABSCRAP. Thank you all so much for being here. FABSCRAP was founded in 2016 by Jessica Schreiber. She was previously working at the Department of Sanitation in New York. She quickly realized that there was no way to manage commercial or pre-consumer textile waste. There were a bunch of fashion brands that were reaching out to her. They didn't know what to do with all of the excess and unused textiles that they had. So she worked with them to figure out how can we keep all of this material out of landfill. That's really where the idea for FABSCRAP came from. Since 2016, FABSCRAP has diverted nearly 550,000 pounds. And when we're looking at sort of like equivalent environmental benefits of that, comes to over 1,200 tons of CO2 emissions that we have saved by keeping material out of landfill. Landfills naturally produce greenhouse gases, as does incineration. So by keeping it out of landfill, we're preventing all of that greenhouse gas from being produced in the first place. Textile waste is definitely something that everybody can be a part of mitigating in some way. Say I have a shirt that I'm not wearing anymore, instead of throwing it in the trash, can I donate it, give it to somebody else? If a garment has a hole in it, is that something that I can mend and I can extend the life of that garment? And I think also just being really conscious when we are buying new. So being picky about what you're purchasing new, and then where you can, purchasing used to keep as much as you can out of landfill and extending the life of perfectly good items. We love our community, and we hope that people will stay in touch with us on Instagram at fab_scrap, or they can subscribe to our newsletter at FABSCRAP.org.
Now we're purchasing the fabric that we need for the mask. So we've got about 25 pounds of fabric. We're going to work with Twain to make some masks. So thank you, FABSCRAP. It's been incredible, and we're excited to get to work.
We got the material we needed from FABSCRAP, and we purchased some elastic lining.
Now we're going to head over to Twain's, the seamstress that we spoke about earlier, to turn these materials into masks.
I enjoy a well-made mask. So right now I'm cutting the lining. We've already cut the fabric. We've actually already sewn the first part of the mask. My name is Twain Ravel. I've been in New York for 23 years. I came here to be a fashion designer full-time in 1990. I was a water aerobic instructor for 30 years. I also sewed. I made my own designs. I spin my own yarn. Then came COVID, and I lost 6 jobs at one time, and everything came to a standstill. So one day, one of my friends said, make me a couple of masks. And I made him a couple of masks. Next thing I know, I'm in the mask business.
That's a very good business to be in these days.
Yeah, seriously. So I started to think, I had to do something else. So the mask business helped me to ease into that something else. I've done 6 seasons of Fashion Week with New York Fashion. If you had told me that I would be selling my products on a food truck, I would have told you are absolutely crazy. You are lost your mind. It's across the street from Harlem Hospital. I made 20 masks and they came back in 20 minutes saying, what else you got? And it became, I'm feeding this truck masks. And it got serious. I can make 60 masks in one day.
So we're hoping to pass out masks. And you make masks. Can we collaborate and you show us how it's done?
Yes, most definitely.
Phenomenal. Let's go.
Beautiful.
We're purchasing 200 masks from Twain for people that need it the most. Before we hit the streets though, we've got a few more bits that we need to wrap up.
We had so much fun putting together these mask packages. It was a blast to see all of the individual pieces coming together, and we can't wait to distribute them.
Inside every package, we have a handmade mask, we have some hand sanitizer, and we have an informational card which shows them where they can go to get these laundered for free.
Each mask is 3 layers. Outside cloth layer, backside muslin lining, and an interfacing layer on the inside to act as a coat.
We raised over $1,400 for this event, and every dollar is tracked on our website. You can go and verify everything on humansdoing.org/live.
So we have 200 of these to pass out, and we're gonna go do that today.
200 is a lot of masks, so we split up into 2 teams. Half of us went to Brooklyn, and the other half went to Manhattan, so we could cover more ground.
So we're in downtown Brooklyn and we're about to start our mass distribution. So what's important about each interaction, one of the things really, is how we approach them. So, we want to be warm and sort of like welcoming, someone that we'd like to talk to, we'd like to interact with, so that people will be open to receiving these masks from us. What I'm hoping is that there aren't too many people in need. That's why it's hard for us. This could be a problem of, just the early morning. So we're headed to Fort Greene Park. Hopefully we're able to reach the people who are in need. We'll see.
I feel like today was awesome.
I was a bit concerned that we were gonna have too many masks, but we ran out really quickly. We were able to pass out a ton, and it was awesome.
And the highest level of value for me, and I'm sure you guys experienced it too, was just finding out how much a mask meant to the people that we gave them to. To see that our masks could contribute in such a huge way to the individuals that we gave them to was really great.
We're so lucky that we just have the resources to go get a mask, and we don't really think about how some people out there just don't have that. And with all of the businesses right now, they all have signs posted where you can't go inside, you can't purchase anything unless you have a mask. And so for a lot of people today, this is the key for them to be able to go somewhere, anywhere, go into anywhere and purchase what they needed and get by, get basic essentials like food and things to drink. Before today, you couldn't go in, they didn't have any masks. And so something so simple and something so small meant so much to a lot of people.
I have to say, the other thing that on the surface I thought was a great idea, but specifically for the mask, that actually catapulted into something that was even more impactful, was the cards. A lot of the people that I passed out masks to today had no idea that there was free laundry there. And not only are they going to be able to launder their masks, but they're going to be able to launder their clothes. They're going to be able to to function in clothing that is clean. And I think that is so important.
Yeah, we put in the drop-in shelter information, and some of them didn't even know that there were these shelters that they could go to get food, that they could go get their stuff laundered, that they could go have like a bed to sleep in. And so that was huge.
It felt so great to give something so simple. It's a mask, right? It felt powerful and emotional to be able to give something so simple to somebody in need and know that this is going to be fundamentally important for the rest of the pandemic. We don't know how long this is going to last, but we know that the people that received our masks today will be able to function in a way that they were not able to function previously.
Yeah, they didn't even have to buy the masks, so now they can use that money for other things like food or water or whatever they might need.
Exactly.
It's literally the key to their life right now.
We've had successful distribution in both Brooklyn and Manhattan. Just have a couple more to distribute, and we contacted a local shelter, asked if there was a need. They said come on by, so we're going to drop the rest off right here at the Armory.
It's really easy just to pass people by,
It's very easy to do nothing.
but it's just as easy to do something.
We're so thankful and fortunate that our donors were able to join us on this adventure today. And while it seems like a small thing, it matters.
To our community of supporters out there, we cannot thank you enough for helping with this and giving us the resources that we needed to make this happen. This is real people getting real help. This is your money in action. We're humans doing. If you like what we're up to and you want to see more of this, give this video a like, share it, tell people about what we're doing, and if you feel so inclined, jump on our website and donate.
We want to make sure that you're proud of seeing your dollars in action.